Dave, could you tell me what who you are?
Okay, my name is, should I look at you? It's good. My name is Dave Atwood. I live in Houston, Texas, and I am a human rights activist. I have been focusing for the last 20 years a lot of my attention on the death penalty, actually, here. Um, Back when I came to Texas because I worked for a Shell Oil Company, a big oil company, and but then I retired several years ago and have really been working full time, uh, trying to really to abolish the death penalty in the state and even beyond the state. But of course, with everything that goes on in Texas, the focus is really on this state because we've had over 500 executions since 1982. So this is the number one state in the nation for the death penalty. Um, we far surpass any other state in the number of people that we kill here. And it's a horrible thing. I visit prisoners on death row primarily. Um, I'm also very, very interested in general criminal justice issues, the high incarceration rates that we have in this state and in this nation. Uh, I know that we have to do a lot of things differently. So I spend a lot of my time working on these various issues.
Could you explain why you, especially you, are doing this special thing?
I think that the thing that really got me interested in it, because I don't have a background in criminal justice. I have an engineering degree. That's my background. Um, but I started to visit prisoners. Is that still on?
Yeah.
I started visiting prisoners um, back actually in the early 1990s, and it really opened my eyes to humanity in a way that I never had. I was asked actually by a person the first time I visited somebody was a person from Italy that asked me to visit somebody, and it totally changed my perspective on humanity and people's lives. I've spent a lot of time learning because I focus more on the death penalty. You know, why would somebody end up on death row? What is it that would have ever caused them to? So I met their families many times. I've learned about their childhoods, what happened to them as children, um, and I've actually visited several people for over 10 years, and when you do that, you have a totally different perspective on a human being, and you certainly don't want to see them executed because you really do see their humanity. People have asked me at times, why do you work on an issue like the death penalty? It's a hard issue, particularly in Texas. And I tell them usually it's because I have visited prisoners on death row and I've seen their humanity, and I know that they're not irredeemable. They have good qualities. They've had problems, obviously, or they wouldn't be there. But to go ahead and for the state to take their life is just, in my opinion, totally immoral to do that. So I want to see a change.